Okay. Girls. Do you guys know what it means to be a detective? What does it mean to be a detective? Tell me, Macy.
It means if stuff are lost, you have to, like, they find it.
If stuff is lost, they have to find it, right? So if I say you're going to be a word detective, right? What does that mean? Do you know what that means?
That means you have to, like, words, you have to find
That's right.
the connecting.
That's right. You have to find words. Sometimes you have to search in one word to see if there's a word hidden that you know. If there's a really big word and it looks really scary to say, sometimes you have to say, okay, is there a smaller word inside of the bigger word that I know, right? So being a word detective means like looking for something that you might know. Okay, so that means we have to look for clues. And what do we look for clues with?
A magnifying glass.
Or yes, and what do we see clues with?
Our eye.
Okay. Our eyes. So when I'm going to show you some words, okay, you're going to look with your eyes and you're going to be able to say, okay, let me see if I can find a word that I know. Okay? So here we go. You guys know that letters make sounds.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
So what sound does this make? So those letters make sounds. What sounds does that make for a word? Ran. Very good. So letters make sounds, right? And sounds make words. Are we good with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you, the next slide is going to have about 6 different words. Okay? And we're going to sound out the words and you're going to tell me what the words are. Okay? And you're going to see a red box and a green box. The red box is going to be at the beginning of the word and a green box is going to be at the end of the word. Okay? And as we say the word, I'm going to ask you what letter sound is at the beginning of the word or what letter sound is at the end of the word. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so watch our screen. Ready? So here's our red box. Here's our green box. That's at the beginning. I'm sorry, the red is the beginning, the green is the end, right?
That's how big the word is.
You'll see, look at map. Right? So what letter is at the beginning of the word?
M.
What sound does M make? What letter's at the end of the word?
P.
And what sound does that make? Good. You guys are going to tell me what the next word is. You're going to raise your hand, okay? We're not going to shout it. So if someone knows it, you raise your hand. Go ahead, Macy.
Hat.
Hat. So what letter is at the beginning?
H.
And what sound? And the end of the word?
T.
And what sound? Good. So Zoe, you get the next one. Ready?
Cat.
Okay. What sound at the beginning? Good. And what sound at the end? Good. Macy?
Rug.
Rug. Sound at the beginning? Sound at the end?
J.
Or G?
G.
Good girl. Zoe?
Dog.
Dog. What sound at the end?
G.
And what sound at the beginning?
D.
Good. And what word is that?
Play.
Play. What sound is at the beginning? Good. And what sound is at the end?
Wa.
Or y. Because play y. Right? So there's that word. So now we know how to find the beginning of a word and the end of the word. We're going to represent the beginning of a word and the end of a word by these boxes, okay? And we're going to talk about what these boxes mean. All right. So sometimes we have to fix a word to change its meaning, to change what it means, all right? So if we have to fix a word, sometimes we might add a prefix, which is at the beginning of a word, which is why we have a red box. So anything at the beginning of a word is going to have a red box, which is the prefix. Pre means beginning. Anything at the end of the word, you're going to see a green box, just so you can visually see we're talking about the end of the word. And that's going to have a green box, and that's called the suffix, which means the end, okay? And the word in the middle is called the root word, okay? The root word. Like when you have a flower and it plants, what goes down to the ground?
A root.
A root. That's what makes the root solid. That's the word we have to work with, so, and that's what makes the flower grow, right? So when we talk about words, root words or prefix and suffix, the root word is what we're growing off of. We're either going to grow at the beginning, which is the prefix, by adding other letters, or we're going to grow the word at the end, which is the suffix. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Don't be scared. It'll be really good. Once you get into it, you'll see exactly what I mean. All right, so what do we have? Let me see. What we're going to do, I'm going to give you guys a word. And I'm going to change how the word sounds. But listen to what I'm saying, and you guys tell me what root word you think I'm saying. Okay? Here we go. Plays, played, playing, player. What word do you recognize in there? You want me to give it to you again? Plays, played, playing, player. Do you want to see the word? Do you want to see the words? Here we go. Ready? Plays, played, playing, player. So what word in there do you recognize?
Can it be like with every single word?
Uh-huh. What word looks the same in all of those words?
Playing and played.
So you're saying the root word is
Play. Think.
good, Zoe. Look at the root word is play. See how I took off all those endings, which were that was our green letters, right? So we took off our last letters and we have the root word. So we built other words off of our root word, right? So here we go. Here's our prefix, here's our suffix. So we did plays, played, playing, player. We added letters at the end, which is the suffix, to change the word. So we could say, he plays soccer. He played soccer, which means past tense.
He's playing right now. He's a player.
Absolutely right. So I'm going to give you another word. Ready? Let me see. I'm going to give it to you first so you can hear it, and then you tell me what you hear. Jumps, jumped, jumping, jumper.
Jump.
Good, Macy. Jumps, jumped, jumping, jumper. So our root word is...
G-U-M-P-T-U-M-P-T-U-M-P.
That's right. So our root word is jump, right? Because what did we do? We added words to the letters to the beginning or the end of the word?
End.
The end. So we changed one word of jump, the root word, and we built to the end of the word, which is jumps, jumped, jumping, jumper.
Jumper.
Right? You ready for another one?
Yes.
All right. Listen to what I say. Ready? Rains, rained, raining.
Rain. Rain.
Good. So I said rains, rained, raining. And you see our little raincoat and our umbrella down there? The root word is rain. And what did we add? Did we add to the beginning or the end of the word?
Ending.
Ending, which is the
Suffix.
So we did rains, rained, raining. Good? Perfect. You guys are doing really good. I'm going to give you another one. Ready? Looks, looked, looking.
Look.
Look. Good. Ready? Here we go. Looks, looked, looking. We have our eyes. And the root word is look. You're right. So then we have, what did we change the beginning, the prefix, or the ending, the suffix?
The suffix.
The suffix. We added the S for looks, the ED for looked, and the ING for looking, right? Very, very good. So now, what do we have next? I'm going to give you, let me see here how I'm going to do this. I'm now going to give you a word, all right? Can you tell me what that, do you see a word in there that you know?
Play.
Play. Did I add words to the beginning or letters to the beginning, or did I add letters to the end of this word? Beginning, which is the prefix or the suffix?
Prefix.
The prefix. So look at what we have. The root word is play, just like you said, right?
And if the was at the end, it would be player.
Correct. So we did
Play.
replay, which means, do we know what re means? Do you guys know what that means? What?
You redo something.
You redo something, or it means again. So when we say replay, we added re to the root word play. We're taking one word and we're really saying to play again, right? I want you to replay that movie, meaning I want you to play it again.
Or like I want you to replay another round of
That's right.
a soccer game.
That's right. Or play another round. I want you to play another game of softball. Replay.
Yeah.
Play again. Here we go. Another word for you guys. Do you see any word that you know in there? Go ahead, Zoe. Go ahead, Macy. Do. Good. So do you see our picture here? He's doing something, and then what is he going to do? Undo. So are we adding to the beginning? There's our root word do. So are we adding to the beginning, which is the prefix, or the ending, which is the suffix? Zoe, or Mace?
Prefix.
Go ahead.
Prefix.
Prefix. We're adding the word un. What does un mean?
Undo.
So what does un mean? Do you know what un means?
Oh, wait.
Think of look at our pictures. Say it again.
Erase.
Erase.
Or you like,
Or
you
undo, which means not or do not,
Sorry.
right? Okay, let's do one more. Do you recognize a word in there? Macy?
Make.
Make. And I did what? Our root word is make. Very good. So did we add the prefix or the suffix?
Prefix.
Prefix. And so what did we add as the prefix? Re. And what does re mean?
That means you remake something.
Remake something. So that means that we need to make it
Again?
Make it again.
Or do it again.
Or do it again. Very good. Zoe, I want you to look for this word for me, okay? What word do you see in there?
Kind.
And kind. So that word that you're reading, put the
Unkind.
unkind. So we know what kind means, right?
Boy is being unkind to him.
That boy is being unkind. That's right. So our root word is kind. So when we put un, did we add to the prefix or the suffix?
Prefix.
The prefix. And what does un mean?
Undo or unnot.
Not. So by saying unkind, we're saying he is not kind, right? We changed the meaning of the word. How about, let's review what we did. So to look for a hidden word, the prefix or the suffix, it changes the meaning of the word, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like this little guy's hiding under a rock, and sometimes we have to look for clues to see what's hiding and where it's hiding, huh? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see.